Welcome to Spain's Sierra Nevada mountains. We're up here above 2,000 metres of altitude today. The sun is out, the air is thin, it's 32 degrees, and the scenery is nothing short of breathtaking. But then, so's the car we've come for a ride in. It's very new, it's very fast, it's reassuringly expensive. It's been away for a few years, but it's making a welcome return in 2012. If you've got your speakers turned up, you might have already guessed what it is just by the noise it's making. It is, of course, what else? The new Aston Martin Vanquish. Sounds very promising indeed, doesn't it? Compared to its predecessor, the DBS, the new Vanquish has been improved both under the bonnet and under the skin. New induction and exhaust systems give the car 565 horsepower, made by a 6-litre atmospheric V12 engine, which is mounted 19mm lower in the chassis for a lower centre of gravity. The car's aluminium V8 platform has been stiffened, its axle tracks widened, while its panels are now made exclusively from weight-saving carbon fibre. So, here we are. The man to my left is Paul Thomas. He is engineering manager for Vanquish.
Yeah.
Paul, what is it that's so special about this car?
I mean, what this car allows you to do is it's comfortable. It's a super sports GT car. It allows you to drive a long way and have fun either at the beginning, in the middle or at the end. The choice is yours. You can drive it however you like.
So imagine I'm a DBS customer and I'm sat where you are now, Paul. What are the differences that I'm going to appreciate?
I think one of the main differences you'll appreciate is the precision that's become apparent in this car. I mean, the steering, we've changed the steering rack ratio to make it a bit quicker. It's 15:1 rack ratio instead of 17:1. And I mean, on a road like this, it's fantastic fun. And the connection feel to what's going on, you really feel the difference. There's 3 settings in dampers now, which allow you to choose your mood effectively. And there's a sport map which affects throttle and transmission calibration. So all these options allow you to really make the car come alive and feel it, which is it's completely a step forward from where we are with DBS.
I have to say, mate, this is a pretty spectacular road you've brought us to demonstrate its talents as well. It's something else. I mean, you come here to Sierra Nevada, I guess, for these sorts of roads, but what are the other challenges? You know, what are the other things that you can demonstrate? I
mean, we come here for a number of things. What we're doing now is we're climbing up the mounting Sierra Nevada range, and we're going from sea level to 2,500 metres. I mean, for a number of reasons, that's challenging for a car, for the cooling, for the brakes, for the calibrations of the systems on board, and they all have to work throughout that entire range. We go to Sweden for cold. We go down to southern Italy for high speed and high temperatures. We come here for altitude and high temperatures. We use the Nürburgring for high temperatures and dynamic work.
So whereabouts are you in the development process of this car now? Pretty near delivery, I guess.
We're not far away from delivery. I mean, what we're looking at now is the final tuning of the systems to make sure that everything is as refined as we can make it at the time, and we're getting ready for job 1.
And when will you be happy with the car as a finished product? Ever?
No, I mean, typical engineering, there's always something you can fix. There's always something you can make better. And generally, we have to be told that we're done. We'll always continue to, even after job 1, we'll continue to think about it and make it better for the next one.
Take these impressions with a little bit of a pinch of salt, because you can never really be sure about a car until you actually drive it. And I won't do that for a few months yet. But it seems to me that the big Aston is alive and well in this new Vanquish. And arguably, it's in finer fettle than ever. It's clearly a car born out of a certain pragmatism. I mean, some might even say constraint. It's not a game changer, it's not a particularly good brand builder, and there is a risk that to some it'll look a little bit unambitious. That next to 700 horsepower Lamborghinis and Ferraris, it'll make Aston Martin look as if it's taking a little bit of a backward step. But the truth is, while it may seem a bit familiar, that a lot of work has gone into this new Vanquish, and all of it intended for the benefit not of me or for the wider world in general, but for those who will actually own and use the car and probably get even greater use and satisfaction out of it as a result. Big Astons aren't for everyone, and this one will probably do little for those who've had their head turned by an Aventador or an F12. But my bet is that come the end of the year, if you take the time to look at a Vanquish, you'll find a car with a broader range of dynamic talents than most £200,000 exotics, and a damn sight more charm and big-hearted lovability than most.